I do it. I do it. I do it. Yeah, I like that. Boy. Man, f your time. I waited my whole life to be the man of the hour. I really can't lie.
Went crazy.
Yeah.
It went crazy. Got Nikki in the video.
Oh yeah.
How did that whole thing come about?
Man, Nikki, me and her just, we got a relationship. We just cool, man. So I just hit her up. And she was originally supposed to be on the original version, but she was on tour. That song I did about 3 days before my album was due. And I didn't have enough time, she didn't have enough time to get to a studio and record it. So, after the album dropped, we already had My Last Marvin and Chardonnay, and then we was like, all right, the next single is gonna be Dance. And because people were already naturally starting to play it, so we was like, all right, well, what we gonna do special about it just to make it different from, the regular version? So I was like, man, let's just hit up Nikki, see if she wanted to do a verse to it. As soon as I hit her up, people was like, man, she gonna charge too much. Man, she gonna be too busy.
She gonna be tripping.
Man, I hit her up. She was like, oh, I love that song. We listen to that song every day I'm on tour. Send it over. Man, she sent her verse back like the next day, and it was done.
Wow.
What's up? It's Nicole with Q93 TV, hanging out with Big Sean.
What's up, girl?
I'm alright. How are you? You like to touchy feel.
Yeah, I do. Sorry.
I do it. Right. So it's your Finally Famous tour, man. This has been a long time coming. You're headlining this tour. How's it been so far?
It's been great. It's been all sold out. We've been across the whole country making our rounds, so
right.
It's New Orleans time now.
You're gonna see some good stuff tonight, especially when that dance come on.
Yeah.
Lord, you need to run that dance with a beat.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's gonna be really nice. And Nicki Minaj did the song Justice. I'm saying, gotta shout out to her because the song is wonderful.
Man, shout out.
And I just heard you talk to Wayne about how you came up with the concept for the song.
Yeah, I just woke up one morning and just was like ass. And I was like, no, that's retarded.
Right.
And now 6 months later, I thought of it again. And I was like, man, there's something in there, something. Because I wouldn't have thought of it so much later.
No
and
dog.
then I thought of the whole thing. I'm talking about as I was had the beat in my head, and I was like, stop. I'll make that motherfucker Hammer time. And I was like, with an MC Hammer sample right there. I was like, that'd be cool. So then I hooked up with the producers and we just made it.
You took a chance. You had a struggle with radio stations.
Oh yeah.
Stephen Hill from BET tweeted one day, the club is not the place to try to meet people to get on. So since you're finally famous, what is Big Sean's code of conduct when it's taking chances to get with somebody who could put you on?
Even if you don't know how it's gonna come, I feel like you're always gonna get your one shot, and you just gotta be prepared. But you gotta be respectful too at the same time.
Right.
Like I respectfully did, rap for Kanye. It's not like I
stop.
Yeah, stopped him in the club and was trying to rap for him in the club. And, I rapped for him when he was at a radio station, and I was able to get in the radio station because I've been doing that show there for a whole year. I had connections, so it was just how it all worked out. You never know how one thing, a little thing could lead to another little thing that could lead to one real big thing. So it's just you just always got to stay conscious and aware and always believe in yourself.
Why is the internet always trying to make you have a beef with somebody? I know you've been on several interviews and shows and you've explained who you have a beef with, who you don't, but there's still that person that did not see it. Yeah, Big Sean don't like such and such don't like Big Sean.
Man, let me tell you something. I ain't got beef with nobody. Beef to me, I'm from Detroit, and even as much like New Orleans, when you got beef is serious, man.
Right.
Beef is so somebody's really gonna get messed up, or where your mama stay, or this, that's where I'm from. So when I got beef with somebody, it's real serious. To me, it's people are saying your name, this and that. I was actually flattered. I get flattered sometimes by the people who be saying they got problems with me.
Big Sean hanging out with Q93 TV. My name is Nicole.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you check back at Q93.com for more episodes of Q93 TV.
Yeah, man, make sure
follow Big Sean.
Yeah, make sure y'all get all this new music that's coming, man. We got the Good Music album coming with me, Kanye, Kid Cudi, Pusha T, John Legend, Common, everybody. And then you got my next album coming right after that, and I'm gonna drop a mixtape before all that. So we just go.
And you're working on your sophomore album too, right?
Yeah, the album comes out right after the Good Music album, so that's gonna be. It's already 10 times better than the first one, so it's gonna be crazy.